Hi, my name is Brian Piziak, and this is my second vlog for the GLP project for T150. In this vlog, I will be discussing the interaction that I had with my foreign exchange student. The interaction that I chose was cooking a meal, and originally I chose to cook chili, but Alex was unable to find all the correct ingredients, so I opted for a close alternative, Sloppy Joe's. So during the interaction, I started a Skype chat, and we both cooked the Sloppy Joes at the same time, and she was able to ask any questions about the cooking process, and we can just talk in general via the Skype chat. The Sloppy Joe recipe that both of us were using called for a pound and a half of ground beef, 1 bottle of chili sauce, a quarter cup of water, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 shot of mustard, a medium onion chopped, half a cup of celery finely chopped, and half a cup of red pepper. And the cooking process itself was fairly easy, and all that me and Alex had to do was brown the meat, add onions, celery, and pepper, and stir in the remaining ingredients, and then simmer until the Sloppy Joes thickened. During the interaction, many positive emotions occurred. Alex said that she was very happy to cook the Sloppy Joes and that it reminded her of the American culture and the food that she used to eat here, which obviously made me happy because it was the main objective of my first interaction. She was also happy that she was able to add an American recipe to her cooking repertoire, and I guess she did not have many of those prior to this interaction. I was also happy to be able to catch up with her. I had not seen her in over 2 years, so it was nice to just talk and catch up about what we had been doing over the past 2 years. I also believe I was able to avoid many of the negative emotions that may be associated with this project. I can imagine that the main one would be awkwardness, and because I had not just met this foreign exchange student and that I already had a prior relationship with them, I was able to avoid this awkwardness, and the conversation and cooking process was very enjoyable and really did not have any negative emotions. The two things that surprised me the most was, one, the Skype chat was not awkward at all. I kind of associate anything that's not a face-to-face conversation as having some sort of awkwardness, be it a phone call or a text message. Anything that's not face-to-face, I kind of am a little awkward in, and the Skype did not fall under that category, so I was very pleased that happened. And I was also surprised that the Skype did not lag, or there was no connection interruptions, which also made the interaction and the cooking process very seamless, which was also a pleasant surprise. And I was also very surprised on how similar both me and Alex are. We both are 19. We both just got our first apartment. We're living on our own for the first time in our lives. We have bills to pay for the first time. We got to pay rent, electricity. We're both attending university currently. We're looking for internships over the summer. And so I was just kind of surprised that although we have grown up in very different places, we've experienced very different cultures, we are still like kind of the same person, really, doing the same things and shooting for adulthood, I guess you could say. And the main accommodation that I had to make during this project was the choosing a time that was suitable for both of us. Because of the 6-hour time difference, I had to choose a time, obviously, that she was able to cook, which was her dinner time, 7 o'clock, and when I didn't have class, which was 1 o'clock my time. So, but that really was only that was the only accommodation that I had to make. There was no language barrier, so there was no. I didn't have to carefully pick my words or make sure she understood what I was trying to say or do during the cooking process, and because she was already very familiar with our culture. So fortunately, I did not have to make many accommodations to this project. And thank you. That's all.